In today's video, we dive into the fascinating world of 6 iconic brands that once dominated the British roads. From innovative designs to timeless classics, these lost car brands have left an indelible mark on the automotive industry. Number 1. Austin. Austin was a British car brand founded in 1905. Austin was one of the largest British car manufacturers for much of the 20th century. Austin was known for producing affordable vehicles. In its early years, Austin produced a range of successful models, including the iconic Austin 7, which was introduced in 1922. Another notable model was the Austin 10. Austin also introduced larger cars such as the Austin 12.6 and Austin 16.6 to cater to the needs of different market segments. However, financial difficulties, management issues, and shifts in the automotive industry plagued the company, leading to a decline in the quality and reputation of its vehicles. The Austin brand was gradually phased out, and by the late 1980s, it had disappeared from the market. Despite the brand's discontinuation, classic Austin cars enjoy a dedicated following among enthusiasts and collectors. Number 2. Morris. Morris was a British car brand founded in 1913 by William Morris. The company became one of the largest and most successful British car manufacturers of its time. In its early years, Morris produced a range of successful models, including the Morris Oxford, which was introduced in 1913. The Oxford was a reliable and affordable car that quickly became popular with consumers. Morris continued to innovate and expand its lineup throughout the 1920s and 1930s, introducing new models such as the Morris Minor and Morris 8. One of Morris's notable models from this period was the Morris Mini Minor, introduced in 1959. The Mini was a revolutionary small car and became an iconic British car and achieved great success. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, the British motor industry faced challenges impacting Morris. It merged with other manufacturers to form British Leyland Motor Corporation, or BLMC. Over time, due to management struggles, quality control issues, and declining market share, the Morris brand was phased out. The last Morris badged car, the Morris Ital, was produced in 1984, marking the end of the brand. Number 3. Rover. A British car brand with a rich history, was founded in 1878 and began as a bicycle manufacturer before entering the automobile industry. Known for its commitment to innovation, Rover introduced notable models and advancements in automotive technology. One of its significant contributions was the creation of the Land Rover in 1948, which later became a separate brand. The iconic Rover P6 and Rover SD1 were launched in the 1960s and 1970s respectively. In the 1980s, Rover collaborated with Honda, resulting in successful models like the Rover 200 and Rover 800 series. Despite changes in ownership, Rover faced financial struggles and ceased production in 2005, ending its long and storied history in the UK automotive industry. Number 4. Riley. The company was founded in 1890 by William Riley Jr. and his sons as a bicycle manufacturing business. It later transitioned into producing automobiles in 1905. The brand was known for its advanced engineering and innovative features, such as hydraulic brakes and 4-speed gearboxes. Riley's cars were also known for their sporty handling and performance. One of Riley's most famous models was the Riley 9, introduced in 1926. This small, lightweight car featured a 4-cylinder engine and advanced features like hydraulic brakes and a 4-speed gearbox. It was also one of the first cars to use an overhead camshaft engine design. Another iconic Riley model was the Riley Sprite, introduced in the 1930s. Despite their popularity, Riley struggled to compete with larger manufacturers and faced financial difficulties. The brand eventually ceased production in the 1960s, marking the end of a significant era in British automotive history. Number 5. Triumph. Triumph had its origins as a bicycle manufacturer founded in 1885. As the company evolved, it transitioned into motorcycle production and gained recognition for its quality and innovation. In the 1920s, Triumph made its foray into the world of automobiles, bringing its engineering expertise and reputation for excellence to the four-wheeled market. One of Triumph's most iconic models was the Triumph Spitfire, introduced in 1962. The Spitfire became a symbol of affordable performance and remains a beloved classic among car enthusiasts. Another notable model was the Triumph TR6, launched in 1969. The TR6 was a powerful sports car that combined a muscular appearance with thrilling performance. Despite their success, Triumph faced challenges in the 1970s. The global economic downturn and increasing competition from foreign manufacturers put pressure on the brand. Triumph struggled to adapt to changing market demands and faced reliability issues, leading to a decline in sales and tarnishing its reputation. In 1984, Triumph ceased production, marking the end of an era for the brand. Number 6. Wolseley. The Wolseley Company was founded in 1901 by Herbert Austin, who later went on to establish the Austin Motor Company. Named after its initial factory location in Wolseley, Birmingham, the company initially focused on manufacturing bicycles and later expanded into automobiles. One of Wolseley's iconic models was the Wolseley Hornet, introduced in 1930. The Hornet gained popularity for its smooth ride, refined interiors, and powerful engines. Another notable model was the Wolseley 680, launched in the late 1940s. This stylish saloon car was known for its dignified presence and comfortable ride. Wolseley faced challenges in the post-war era. Like many British car manufacturers, it struggled to adapt to changing market conditions and increased competition from foreign rivals. In the 1970s, the last Wolseley model, the Wolseley 6, rolled off the production line. The Wolseley name was subsequently phased out, and the brand became absorbed into British Leyland, which was responsible for several British car marques at the time. If you enjoyed learning about the fascinating history of these 6 lost British car brands and want to explore more about British cars, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.